Yo, yo, yo. Thank you so much for tuning into Conversations with Glo radio show, where it's just not questions, it is definitely a conversation. And if you don't know, now you know. Okay? Be sure to visit convowithglo.com so therefore you can sign up for the emailing list. So therefore you can get future information about me, your girl Glo, and also about when I will be dropping the future episodes. Okay? Okay. So, anyway, make sure y'all again head over to convowithglo.com. And also, if you like drawing, if you like coloring or doing all that other good stuff, there will be a link with this episode that will allow for you to go and download a book, a art book that will allow for you to be able to help you draw. It's very very good. It's like it comes on your Kindle and all that other good stuff. So look out for more information on that. But anyway, okay, I got my cousin. I'm just gonna allow for y'all to know this is my cousin, but I'm gonna allow for him to introduce himself, and then we're gonna get into the conversation.
What's going on? Conversations with Glo. I'm Blake. Um, what else you want me to say? I mean, like, hey, that's, I mean,
Look,
hey.
you don't gotta say nothing else. You Blake, okay? That's Blake, okay? Make sure y'all know that's my cousin Blake. All right. So if y'all want to go look me up again, that's Conversations with Glo radio show, podcast, all that. You can look me up and find me. Anyway,
let me throw my
yeah.
social media in there. Let me throw my social media. My Instagram is I am King Blake. You can follow me. I probably ain't gonna follow you back, but you also can follow. I got a new podcast about to jump off, but my old podcast is Guns and Butter. You can find that page, but that's the name of it. It's Guns and Butter Podcast, and I'll follow you back on that one. But I'm actually in the process of revamping. I'm about to do my own podcast with one of my homeboys, so should be well. Y'all the first to hear that too. That's an exclusive. So we
But
about to
I'm
get back
proud
on.
of you. I'm
And,
I'm happy.
and my Facebook is Noble Blake Shabazz, so you can add me on there as well. But yeah, we in the works. I ain't gonna say a time frame on it, but it's about to get back cracking.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm very extra proud of you. That's crazy that you said that because I was just actually thinking about that. And I'm glad that you put your podcast out here. It doesn't matter if it's old or not. At the end of the day, you did put out some good resourceful information. So make sure that y'all do go and listen to Guns and Butter podcast. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this conversation. So my thing is this though, right? I just want to know, why don't men court anymore? Like, why is it like so quick? Like, why is it so easy for? Okay, let me just start it
You
off.
you you want me to answer it, or you want me to? Yeah,
Go
I'm saying,
ahead, go
you
ahead,
want
go
me?
ahead,
Okay, so
go ahead.
it's levels to it. I mean, it's different levels because I feel like I court. You know what I'm saying? I go on a date with a girl that I really, 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 really like. But I mean, at this point, we live in a like a transactional time. You get what I'm saying? So everything is transactional. You give me something, I give you something. You give me something, I give you something. So with that being said, it's kind of like, well, if I know I got so much other stuff going on, I really ain't trying to be in a relationship. I really ain't trying to really get to know you on that level. And I can just get right to it, and I can just give you $200-300 or whatever it would cost to go on a date. You rather get your nails done, hair done, do whatever you need to. You rather have that money in your hand and rather than go on a date with it. So at the end of the day, it's like a lot of females look at it like niggas done made it this way too. So it's a two-way street because it's not just females that made it this way, it's also women too. So
Mm-hmm.
like, so the girl that I might think she this and that, like all I gotta do, my home, that that's all I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? And I mean that make the transaction a bit smooth, and you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. So
That's right.
I don't gotta put in work no more. It's easy, especially it's certain type of niggas though. All niggas don't, it don't come that easy for all niggas. But I mean, if I mean I don't know. For me
Okay,
that's
so
how.
let me say this. Okay. I get, trust me, I definitely get what you're saying. And this is not my first time actually just hearing what you're saying, because obviously it got to be some truth to it, because they always say, it's always be the girls that be the fine girls. They be like, oh, all I got to do is, and then she down for the count. You get what I'm saying? But here's my question. Do you go at it like that, or do you go at it as, oh, I like you type shit, and then
It depends though, because an honest nigga, a liar wins. I be telling people this all the time.
that's
A liar will get farther than a nigga telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? So if a nigga come at you and be on some, hey, I'm on what I'm on. I don't really got time to be in a relationship. All I'm here is for the physical, the aspect. We can vibe, kick it, and be cool, but I don't want nothing more from that. A female gonna look at you like, oh, he just trying to fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be how she look at it. Can I cuss on here?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's gonna be a most majority of 90%. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say 93% of women. That's so, but now mind you, if a nigga come at you like that, he being honest from the jump. He telling you what he on, he telling you how he coming, he telling you what type of time he on. Now, most women not gonna be like, nah, he just trying to. Now, the nigga that lies and say, oh, I really like you, I'm trying to get to know you, I'm trying to do this, he gonna win faster than the nigga telling the truth. So that's why most niggas are liars. You know what I'm saying? Because you gonna lie and get what you want. It's easy to play that role. Man, do you know what I'd do if I just was a lying nigga? And but I don't got the hassle of building somebody up to that to expect that. I'm like, man, I ain't doing all that. I'm gonna give it to you how
Right.
you want it. I'm gonna give it to you raw. If you don't like that, then shit, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, liars get farther than niggas that tell the truth. That's why most niggas are liars.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna put it out here. Here's what my expectations are. Not
Uh-huh.
saying that my expectations has to be met, but here it is. Like, I would rather for you to tell me the truth, but I would also would want for you to show some action behind it too. I would want you to court me. Like, I would want for you to
But
actually. I'm not saying like I want this all, like this is something that has to be done all the time, but I'm saying like my time of fucking on you, why can't my time be spent as far as, oh, why can't we just go grab some ice cream right quick, or like some shit like that? Because first of all, I want to know if I really want to give it to you for real. I mean, yes, we can have a conversation over the phone and this and that and the third, but I want to know how you really is in person before. I mean, I gotta really like you for real, for me to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fuck them. That's just basic. Let's be real. Like, you gotta really like a motherfucker for real for you to be like, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and sleep with him. He don't have to do all this. But on the other hand, I feel like if a dude is trying to actually get with me, I feel like that he has to do what I want for him to do.
right,
Like, don't just feel like that you don't have to do anything, because if I want to be taken out for ice cream, or you invite me over to your house, cook me something because you
right,
want my time,
right,
do
right.
that.
But see, it's the got to the point where I could just get a bread and we fell. We like I ain't gotta do no work. I can be like, look, how much you want? 300, 400, five. What's your max? You know what I'm saying? And it be like, I ain't saying I do that. I'm not saying I do that,
Right. I understand what
but
you're
I'm
saying.
like, that's just what we have gotten to, because I mean, like even it's too okay. This is what I told somebody, and I if there were better women, there would be better men. It's straight up.
Oh, that's a cut.
I mean,
That's
it's
a cut.
true because
That's a
But
cut right there,
women
Blake.
don't care if a man is married. She'll still fuck him if he married.
But
She
who
don't
fault?
value.
Hold on, wait. Who fault is that though? That I feel like that was a question that I just seen on Twitter. Like it was like, okay, somebody was like, all these, what was the question? Um, all these people want, why do single people always want to talk to people that's in a relationship? And somebody was like, who fault is that? Like the person that's single or the person that's in a relationship? And me personally, I said it's the person that's in a relationship, because the person that's in a relationship should have control of
I
that.
mean, I said marriage. Shit, I don't know about if you in a
I mean,
relationship.
like a marriage. Okay, my bad,
Person,
marriage.
so the person in the marriage every man is going some, not every man, some men will, you know what I'm saying, fail to temptation every time. You
Right,
know what I'm saying?
right.
So ain't nobody perfect. Even women fail to temptation as well. So I
Yeah,
can't make it a man.
badly,
So
badly.
so but what I meant by saying if there were better women, there would be better men. Imagine if I didn't have the ability, oh, she not doing, she gonna do. Imagine the woman that was be like, you know what, you married, I ain't fucking with you, nigga. Like, da 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 da. Like, nah, you go be with your wife. Imagine if you were getting more, but again, goes back to what I say, niggas lie. So even the wedding ring, the ring off, da, 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 he not even gonna tell the woman that he married. You know what I'm saying? It's so then the confusion comes. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas is not honest. So now it's like who's when it comes down to it, when she finds out he's married, do she continue fucking with this nigga? Or do she be like, you know what, you a married man. I didn't know you married. You lied to me in the beginning. Blah, blah, blah. But like I said, to me, if that were because my thing is the reason why I ain't got to court women no more is because it's too many hoes. You know what I'm saying? It's too many hoes that's not gonna require me to court them so I can get some pussy at the end
That's
of
true.
the day. You know what I'm saying? So all I gotta do is be who I am, and they gonna throw it, or they don't even want much. They just want the feeling of whatever it is that come with it. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And they
yeah,
satisfied with that. They could even be in a relationship, have a man. They may not be satisfying them on that level, so they need somebody else to bring that. And that goes for both ways. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah.
it's 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 a tricky game. It's just
It
tricky.
is.
So
It
I
is.
like in my own little, you know what I'm saying, like bubble because mm, it is what it is. Yeah, my own little bubble.
I mean, like you said, at the end of the day, it's transactional.
Mhm.
And with that being transactional, I feel like courting, I mean, is transactional,
It's part
and
of it. It's part of it. It depends on your level of interest in the person. It depends on
that's
your
why
level.
but why? Okay, so okay, boom. Why is it that I'm so attractive to sleep with, but why can I be attractive enough to court? Make
That,
it make
but
sense.
you know what? This is we don't live in a big city. We live in a small town, right? So some niggas like me, myself, I feel like if I court you, we out in public and we seen out in public, we out vibing at Top Golf, or we going to shoot pool, or we going to like just a bar and kicking it. You never know what eyes gonna see you there. You know what I'm saying? So depending on them eyes that see you there, and we live in a real gossipy city. So at the end of the day, I could really just be with somebody I'm just kicking it with. It ain't even that. Oh,
Yeah.
guess what, girl? Guess who I seen Blake at such and such with? Boom. Now it's back to this person. It's back to that person. Now, oh, they fucking with each other. They fucking each other. They this. It's that small. You know what I'm saying? It'd really be that. And you get what I'm saying? It ain't that I think about that all the time. Well, that's the issue because I'm single. But at the end of the day, it's like don't nobody got time to be gossiping. Especially, I feel like I would be on the scene more with a female that I was actually serious with and we was really there with it, pursuing something. You get what I'm saying?
But you don't necessarily have to go out in the see. That's what I'm saying. It's just
We can go
the
to Atlanta or
the
Charlotte.
closed minded things,
We
because
can
it
go to
doesn't
Atlanta
have
or
to be.
Charlotte,
It
huh?
don't even have to be that. Like you can just go right up the street. Like
I like
to
spots where
to
niggas
to
don't be at though. I be real talk. If I go on a date or court somebody, it be like, for instance, my last date. Last time I went on a date was damn.
Ah! Ah!
Nah, my last date was to like it was to that spot Juniper downtown.
Okay.
So I went there, but I mean, it was like it. I got history with the person, so it wasn't no like, you know what I'm saying. So I don't mind being seen with somebody I got history with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's just depending, like, you don't know date situation, you don't know, you know what I'm saying? Because like the thing I tell people all the time, even with how you move, you got to be careful how you move, because you don't know who's this person is attached to. You don't know how crazy that person is coming behind them. You don't know if they got a crazy ex. You don't know, like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Niggas, you it's a lot of shit that come with it. Am I lying?
No, you're definitely not lying. And this is why this information I feel like sometimes may have to be discussed, but you can always move discreet though. It doesn't necessarily have, I mean, the I me personally, I wouldn't want to actually put that person in that type of situation if I knew that I have a crazy ex like that. If I knew that my ex was on some stalker shit. You get what I'm saying? However, like I just said, you can definitely be discreet. It's done been times that I've been discreet, hella discreet. So it's no. I feel like sometimes it's no excuse. But if you're quick enough to want to get me in your bed versus you courting me, sometimes I get a vibe like that's something that I definitely don't want, and that's an energy sometimes that I don't even want for myself because
Right.
you're doing this to I mean, like, who else could you actually be having in your bed, or even if we meet up at a hotel room or anything like that, because you sure as hell not coming to my house. You get what I'm saying? So my thing, I like this one dude. I I clearly said to him because he kept on asking, "See you when I'm gonna see you," and I told him of how he could see me. I clearly told him, "You can take me out on a date. That's how the fuck you can see me."
And what was his response?
and
How he
and
responded?
he was like, "Oh, you be so busy." Like they always with the busy, busy, busy type shit, and it's understandable. Yes, I am a busy person, but again, it is what it is in that point. But if I'm telling you how you can actually get my time, I think that's something that you should push forward with. However, he was on some other stuff. I was out something, and he's seen it on my snap, and he was like, "Oh, you out now?" And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's cool." And he was like, "Oh, you should swing by here." And I was like, "That's crazy." I said, "So I get it." I said, "You trying to see what my vagina hitting like before you try to take me out on a date." He talking about some, "Yep, you got it." I said, "That's crazy. So you trying to see how
But
my
again, that
vagina is
but
before
that
you
comes
take me
from
out on a date? That's
that
crazy."
comes from people you used to dealing with, the type of people you like not like it's just how do I put it? A lot of these girls be hoes. It's that simple. A lot of these females be hoes. So a lot of niggas used to getting it like that. Like, you ain't gotta put in no work, you ain't gotta do nothing. I mean, at the end of the
And
day,
I get it because, like I just said, if I like you a whole lot, if it's me like pursuing, then yeah, you don't have to put in too much. You get what I'm saying?
see,
But
look, that's crazy, because now the same dude that's looking at that, he's like, damn, she must don't really, really like me like that. You know what I'm saying? I can't get you get what I'm saying, because you don't
yeah,
get what you want. So I tell people this all the time. Physical attraction is one thing. It's one thing to be physically attracted to somebody, but you can be, you know how many chicks that just they beautiful and they bad, but they personality be like, you can't even have a conversation with them.
yeah,
They not even, they can't hold a conversation. They can't talk about nothing. They just dull as hell. Just a
mhm,
bad pretty bimbo. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like, what are you good? That's all you good for me. You know what I'm saying? Because
mhm,
I can't sit and vibe with you. I can't chill with you. I can't talk. We can't talk about life because you bring nothing to the table. You don't do nothing. So that's all you is a fuck. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. So I don't
But
care.
listen, I would want for somebody to actually look at me like I don't want nobody to just because that's the energy that I bring. I
Right,
have
right. You
conversations.
want to see somebody see you for who you really are. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right, right, right. But I mean, yeah. It's better. It's any situation is better when you have some type of connection. But the problem with the connection is you can tell a female in the beginning what type of person you is. You be like, I'm okay. Look, I'm yeah. I don't want you to be too
Mhm.
much into me because I really my first priority is my kids. So when I'm with my kids, I see my kids every day and have my kids every day. So you only getting whatever time I got left. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? So you're
Right.
only getting the time that I got left. Not saying that you can't be a priority and we work on balancing that, then that could get to that point. But until then, a lot of females don't want to date. It's other niggas hitting them constantly trying to be boom, 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 boom. So I ain't got time to entertain you all day. Now, but when you do catch the vibe and you do be around me and you are, and you like, damn, I really like this nigga. Hey, I done told you what type of nigga I'm is now. I done told you da da da. Don't get yourself too lost into this.
Exactly.
That's what
Yes.
and guess what happened? It
They
happened
do.
every time.
Every
And
time.
and now I'm the fucked up nigga. And now I'm the bad guy when I told you who the fuck I was in the beginning. Nigga. Like that shit be pissing me, you know what I'm saying? Like now you mad at me for the rest. Now you hate me. Now I told you how I was in the beginning.
That's how it go.
That's exactly how I go every
That's
time.
how it go. Every time. Every
That's
time.
why I say I don't like to get deep into. That's why I keep it surface level. Now, if I really vibe with you and really, really, really like you, then we can, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta have that mindset because it's gonna eventually. I feel like women are more what's the word? Y'all are more y'all. A man can have sex with a woman for years and keep it where it's at.
I don't
A
think
woman,
so.
a
But you
woman
can
is
go
gonna
ahead.
eventually, she's gonna eventually have some type of feelings for that man.
And a man is too. I don't
I,
know why y'all men
nah,
think
not
like
me,
this.
not me.
And you may just be an individual that's not like that, but it's men out here that's definitely that catches feelings.
I
So
might
and
say slick shit like I care. You think I care? Because I'm like, what other niggas in you? What other niggas you fucking with? Da 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 da.
you
Just
like
joking with
playing
her,
you playing games. That's no.
right? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Little slick shit. But it ain't gonna be nothing too deep because man, I'm trying to live, baby. I got shit I gotta do. I gotta accomplish. You know what I'm saying? Like, a woman can't be my number one priority at this time in my life. And then when you tell them that, they want to be that. They want to become that. And it
Well,
be crazy.
y'all heard it. Okay. Y'all heard it, okay? Y'all heard why men really don't want to court women in this modern day, okay? And at the point, it is what it is. I'm
But
not telling.
but let me add
Okay.
something. Now, again, if you the one though, that's one thing though. If you the one, a nigga gonna court you if he feel like you the one. But you gotta show him you the one. You gotta. I feel like females come the same all across the board. Like the most aggravating shit is imagine you ain't even got to a point. You just getting to know somebody. Y'all just in the conversation stages. But they say, well, I'm about to do this. You think you can do this? You think you can do it? Automatically, I barely even know you. You asking me for money already.
See, yeah, I don't see when I hear men talk like that. That's I just literally got a screenshot of somebody sent. It was a whole girl that was like, she feel like it should a woman should feel embarrassed asking a man for some money to help pay for her bills.
I
And
don't think
I
you should
get,
feel embarrassed. I don't think you should feel embarrassed. But
I
if
don't
it's
think
not
you should
that,
feel
you
embarrassed either. But I feel like if you just now starting to talk to the
exactly.
man, it's like a thin line there. You get what I'm saying? Because yeah, it's like you just said, transactional. Okay, so yeah, you may have gave her $300 to $500, but you don't know what she's spending it on. You don't know if it's going towards bills, her hair, her nails, or anything like that, unless she tell you.
Shit,
But
it
if
could be
she
going
come,
towards helping
but
another nigga.
right, exactly. Probably putting money on his books.
Yeah.
However, here's another person that's telling you straight up, oh, I need some money for my light bill. And you probably like, I ain't even gonna say it, female. Like, girl, like you crazy? Like, I don't even
Nah, my first reaction be like, you must think I'm a simp. You must think I'm just a sucker. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't believe you trying me like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't even that. Now, if we that, see, this what I said I could write a book on this shit because I can teach women how to get to that. You want to be the one that get taken care of. You want to get the one that get the go on trips. You want to be the one that get your bills paid. Let me write a book on to show you how to get to that. You gotta come in that shit with your own. You gotta be stand on your own. Now, when a nigga see you handling everything on your own, being a boss on your own, you know what he gonna do? Him like, you know what? Don't worry about this, baby. I'm gonna look out for you. I'm gonna do this for you. It come natural. A nigga doing for you is a natural thing. You ain't gotta ask. That's
but
real shit because I seen it. I've done it. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
definitely natural. I'm gonna say that it's definitely natural, but I also feel like when a man also sees it and it's also in front of them, I also feel like it depends on what type of man you are. But that's a whole different
Yeah, that's
conversation
a whole.
because we're gonna have
That's a
to
whole.
wrap
Yeah.
this up because that's a whole different that's a whole different conversation right there because I've seen it, all that other stuff. But anyway, Blake, I do want to thank you so much for coming through and chopping it up and giving your point of view again as to why men don't court women in the modern day. Or I ain't gonna say they don't court them or they less than to court a woman in the modern day.
Man,
Okay.
I feel like he will. If you the one, he gonna court you. If you the one.
So before we do head out, can you please tell the people again where they can find you at?
Y'all can find me on Instagram. I am King Blake. Facebook, Noble Blake Shabazz. I ain't gonna give y'all my Snapchat. That's a little too but but yeah, y'all can find me on those platforms. Hit me up, talk to me. If you want to ask me questions, ask me any questions. But yeah, go keep
Yeah.
doing your thing. I love it. Conversations with Glo.
Thank you. Thank you, cousin. And again, y'all, thank y'all so and again, thank you so much for coming through and chopping it up with me. And for y'all that is out there listening, I do want to thank y'all so much for tuning in to Conversations with Glo Radio Show. It's been a pleasure. And y'all know where y'all can find me at. But in the meantime, between time, holla at your girl. Peace out.
Peace.